ultimates up to guarantee some of the damage on the squishier members of BLG, which will get progressively harder as squishy members on BLG will be limited to
It
basically
definitely feels like he's a much more pro skirmish jungler. When he becomes light, he's going to connect on the big Krug. He's going to smite it away, get to level 4, and he's looking to throw it down with Krako here. Full cast of spells from the Malphite, but I don't know. The sustain of this Xin Zhao, very worrying. Can either top it or get over here in time? Krako might have to kill the knockup. One more auto. Shun flashes away, finds first blood. And now it's Sheer's turn to chase him down. Does have flash, but On is nearby. He's going to flash and still deliver a dreaded return. And Sheer will find
these minions without sacrificing health to do so.
On is down ultimate, but still wants to scrap. There's the Charm coming across. Viper goes Transcendent, dashing after 1xN. He drops the Felios ultimate in, but Viper finds his first kill of his LPL campaign. 1xN cannot and will not find that trade. It's Viper on the board, finally for BLG, and Shun's like, hold on, feats of warfare, can't chase down Missing, who will escape to tell the tale.
The first kill of hopefully many Slayer. Viper also going to collect a plate as Missing. You are under the tower, but with no HP.
Why flash? Why flash? I feel like he's just dead there. Gives over the flash and the feat of warfare.
I guess the silver lining for LNG on the other side. You can see that Krako is onto the dragon, so you will have the credit for both early game
really high-level play coming out of that. We love Krako's discipline, even if he does go all out for Shun. Just nobody able to push those health bars over, and it's to BLG's gain because that whole early objective control conversation we're having for LNG is now
minion wave. But this is exactly now what we were talking about. Bin is going to have his time in the sun on the side lane, so it'll be actually 2 turrets for BLG. They will really open up the map on this top side, and that'll play into them being able to control the space around this Otacon, which spawns in a little over 30 seconds. We haven't seen a lot of action from this game, and that's kind of how both teams like it, so we're really looking at these neutrals to swing the game in certain teams' favors.
Again, before I start going down a fun little rabbit hole to spoil the holiday cheer of this slow-paced gameplay, nonetheless, can take stock of some of these items. Both ADs had about 2 items. We've got, well, really 2 items across the board outside the supports. So it really does feel like, despite BLG's current gold lead, item-wise, it's not going to really show in this Octagon fight. And that makes for the most fun because it's just about execution and maybe a little bit of luck. BLG gonna force the issue. Octagon started up here by Shun, and Viper helping off to the side. They TP Bin in. Bulldog has joined the fray as well. YXL is coming in for a flank with Bin. They do not have Sheer. There is no teleport on this Zahen, so BLG have all of the ground to play with.
They
They're
got
just gonna pick off Krako. What a Shuriman shuffle from YXL to pick up that one. The Redemption's gonna save him from the Mega Inferno Bomb, but not from the Moonlight Vigil. Kill picked up for 1xN, but they get the Octagon, and now they can unleash Viper and Shun. They're going to chase down Missing. Shun not going to be able to find the end of the spear onto that kill. Sheer trying to go all out with the Zahen, but is going to force the top onslaught out of Bin. With a couple of these snap plays on the Azir, and may have more space to cook now that he's got that Seeker's Arm Guard. And we have another fight brewing. 3rd Drake of the game here. And it's LNG with the inside track. Bin has been playing security guard at the hottest nightclub you know right now with how he's been able to zone some of these teams. But On's trying to break down the door, and they found the perfect pick onto Bulldog, who they took his flash off of him earlier on, cashing in on that investment, and LNG have no way to contest further around this Drake pit now.
I love how BLG keep forcing on that issue. Bulldog is such a clear target for them to go for, and they just rush him before he has any time to react. I think the go button as well for BLG to start out that chase was 1xN having to catch into LDR. It's like, all right, I'll use this to deal with squishies and assassinate them. But then I'll also get this to deal with the tanks. What are they going to do now?
I got something for you, buddy Bin. And then Bin's just like, you forgot attack damage, buddy. You don't have any of that. He needs the IE to complete the trifecta, and well, he does get that done, right? So 1xN takes it expedited back. He now is an accelerated Aphelios. We'll see how much these marksmen can shine as the only people on the Rift with 3 items, and everybody's eyes drifting towards the Baron pit.
Yeah, 1 pick, and I feel like both of these teams are going to immediately make the call to pull the trigger. It's just a matter of who is the guy that steps up a little too far. And it really, there is no clear picture of who that could be. I mean, Bulldog has been the main recipient of a lot of bullying from BLG over the past couple of plays, but he now has his flashback up. Everyone actually has that summoner, except for On, because of the spell book. So we are going to be, I think, waiting a little bit until one of those picks comes through, unless LNG just decide to YOLO it and start the Baron anyway.
Start it. They've got it almost done
really
here for
low.
1xN. Kiting out On pretty well. Moonlight Vigil is going to go wide, though. Missy gets the charm. The Baron does
Viper's
reset.
not here.
And YXL has the pick onto Sheer. Bin gets the kill onto Missing. Viper finally showing up, but they got all the heavy lifting done without Viper because it's just Bin and his giant health bar causing a huge conundrum for LNG. Giga Bin might be back, at least by Demacia Cup standards. 4 kills and Baron to BLG.
Yeah, and Bin is unkillable in the fight. I mean, Viper comes in, but he's sinking his fangs into an already dead corpse as all of LNG have been taken out. BLG win out.
You just saw right there for 2026.
Exhibit A.
Exhibit A. Surely top laners aren't arguably more buff than 80 carries for next split, right?
It's the mid laners, in my opinion. I actually think mid lane is the most buffed in Season 16. Those empowered boots are no joke.
Wow, that's not a popular opinion there, Quack. So we'll have time to discuss it a bit later. Let's take in, well, a defensive Grim Deliverance from Sheer. That's never good. And the BLG Baron power play stacking up more gold than you can count.
Yeah, now BLG are looking to sunset this game. They've got a pretty significant gold lead at this point. All of their champions are accelerated. They've got the Baron and plenty of tanky members to be able to withstand the damage the turret puts out, as Krako and Shun are just having a bit of a dance party here. Let's see if On decides to join in. Come on,
Somebody
On.
orbital cannon that. Yes! Oh, I did hit On. All right. Krako, I was like, he broke up the BM. He has to die, but BLG are too far ahead. It's been running right at. How does he hit 1xN again? He hits 1xN again, bro. And there goes the game, exploding around the giant scion that is Giga Bin. We talked all about Shun coming back in, Viper's debut for BLG, but your Game 1 MVP for Bilibili Gaming is going to be that giant tank of a man known as Bin on the top side. And here comes the final march. Bulldog doesn't even have mana near his own Nexus. It's time to wipe down the last 2 members of LNG. Down goes Sheer, down goes Bulldog, and down goes LNG.